Well, for the next class, the theme is what have you done lately? This class is for students of the first year of high school. The objective of this class is the students will able to ask and answer questions about expressions, know about learning experiences, improve the present perfect tense, and understand some key ideas. Before to start the class, in order to focus to the students in the topic of the class, I will practice some verbs throughout the game, Simon says, where they must listen the order and the action. For example, Simon says stand up, sit down, jump, sleep, etc. This game have a keyword that is Simon says. The students only have to do the activity if I say the word Simon says. Continue with a verb. That will be stand up, sit down, jump. This activity improve the students' attention because they going to move, they're going to relax a little bit, they will enjoy learning and listening, improving some vocabulary verbs and the listen skills. Before to start the class, I quickly shared to each student a paper that contains a list of verbs with each form tense. After the students' attention, I will start the class with some students' participation for recognize some verbs and the tense. The tense are present, past, and past participle. It doesn't matter if they don't know or remember the correct tense. I will help them. The important is that students participate and don't feel afraid to have a mistake. Well, for the start the class, the students going to work in pairs with some verb flashcards in order to they identify the correct tense for regular or irregular verbs. Then I will give them a grammar explanation about the present tense, the present perfect, like they use and when we use it correctly. For this section, we will work together in the textbook on page 22. It's important work to work with the books because this is a very important tool for what guide the students to the learning. Then I will make that the student work in their notebooks about the question, what have you done lately? In which they're going to describe each aspect based on their own latest experiences. Throughout this activity, students will recognize the correct use of and improve if they have some resilience about the topic. As a homework, the students will write with their own words a paragraph about the lately occurrence about the pandemic during this year. They will write in a piece of paper or on their notebooks their personal experience that they have to pass in this year for this pandemic situation that we are living. Well, so in this aspect, students will develop activity 6 on page number 23. And finally, for closing, considering the importance of the knowledge, I will use some minutes before finish the class for give to the students the opportunity to ask for some resilience as a friendly dialogue if they really doesn't understand something. They can ask to me, or we can develop some activities, extra activities for the students that have some question or some difficult to learn this class.